Hey guys, it's Melanie, and I just wanted to share a really quick video with you today. This is something that I don't know why it took me so long to come up with this idea, but in my opinion, it is a total time saver in the kitchen. So I'm going to share it with you guys because I think it's pretty genius. One of the reasons that I don't make like homemade mashed potatoes very often, other than the fact that they can be really rich and kind of high in calories, is just that it feels like it takes forever, right? The peeling of the potatoes goes pretty fast for me, but then I have to chop all the potatoes and then they have to boil, you gotta boil them and you gotta cook them, and it just takes so long. So today I'm actually making some potato salad to take over to my mom's house, and I don't have a whole lot of time to do this. So I was gonna share with you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna move my camera over here so you can see. So, pardon the mess, but this is like real life hack TV, okay? So I have my potatoes that I went ahead and peeled, and this is what I'm doing. I already have some of them done, but I'm going to show you. I bought this off of Amazon, you guys, and I've talked about this on some of my videos before. No, this is not a sponsored post. This is just an amazing thing that I bought with my own money, and I love it, and I use it all the time, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So this is by the brand Progressive. I know that you can buy these at Walmart. I don't really shop at Target all that often, so I don't know for sure if you can buy it at Target, but the one that I bought from Walmart was, I want to say, somewhere around $12 to $15, and it was okay. It wasn't great. It didn't feel quite as solid as this one is. We would put it in the dishwasher in the top rack, and this part right here, which is like the base, it kind of melted and warped a little bit, but it was okay. It worked for a little while. This one, however, I got from Amazon. I think it was a little bit more expensive than the one I got from Walmart, but not by much, and it is much, much better. For starters, this top part comes off. This one actually came with 3 different little blades. So this one, for doing potatoes, I always use this one. It has one that you slip in here that is green, and it cuts dices even smaller. And then it has a red one that you can make slices with. So if you wanted something like onions or something, you wanted slices, then you could use that attachment. And then basically you just use it, chop it down in here. It's dirty because I'm using it to cut potatoes. But I'm going to show you guys how fast this is. And another thing is, if you're in a hurry like I am today, and you need your potatoes to cook really fast, it's going to be better to have them small. The smaller the potatoes are, the faster they're going to cook, obviously. And you want to make sure when you do this that you're cutting them roughly the same size so that they cook at the same speed, right? Well, with this Progressive chopper, you don't have to worry about that. They're small and they're all about the same size, so they cook perfectly. They cook so much faster this way. So I'm going to prop you guys up over here. Hopefully, I'm going to try and let you see how fast I can chop these potatoes when I'm using this thing versus, chopping them by hand, which is the way that I've always done it. But hey, I'm all about trying new things. So I don't know for sure if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. Hold on. I'm trying to prop you up here, so just give me a second. I got to get this figured out. Okay, so you can kind of see that I got my little setup going on here. I've got a potato, so I'm still taking the time to peel them and then cut them relatively small just so that they'll fit here, but seriously, that's it. That is how fast this goes. I'm just telling you guys, this is genius. I really don't know why it took me so long to figure this out. So I've got some potatoes here. I'm going to try not to cut my finger off on camera because, man, that would suck. Yeah, that would not be good. It would get a lot of views on my YouTube channel, though, wouldn't it? Woman chops her finger off on demonstration video. We don't want that to happen. So, if you don't want to cut it in half and it'll still fit in there, which that one will, push down a little harder. Oh, there we go. And then you basically pop this off, and there you go. There's your potatoes. I've already got some over here in this red bowl, so I'm going to dump these in. This is like a speed cooking video. It's crazy, right? All right, I'm going to keep on going. You guys just hang tight there for a second. Okay guys, so it's a little bit dark in here. Hold on one second. So I've got all my potatoes diced and they're back here in the pot. Put some water on them and we're gonna see how long it takes them to cook. Now obviously I have to get them up to a boil first, and that's just par for the course. When you're boiling potatoes, you gotta let them boil. So we're gonna get them up to a boil and then I'm gonna turn the timer on and I will let you see how long it takes these to cook. Okay, so the potatoes are boiling and I've got the timer set for 8 minutes. We're gonna see if it takes that long. I'm not really sure if it will or not. But yeah, and if you've never heard this before, put a wooden spoon over the top of your pot and it will keep it from boiling over. Okay guys, so as a little bonus feature on this video, I decided to go ahead and share my potato salad recipe with you. It's not anything fancy, it's pretty basic. It's one that I learned from my mom, and I've been making potato salad this way since I was probably a teenage girl. I've got my potatoes over there boiling. I'm gonna get everything else thrown into this bowl and just basically share with you what I make. It is a pretty traditional Southern potato salad. I know Southern potato salad to be basically mustard potato salad. So it does have mayonnaise in it, but it also has mustard. I know up in the northern states, I think that they don't use mustard, or maybe they don't use as much. I don't really know. I'm gonna show you how I make this, and if you guys wanna give it a try, you can, but I'm gonna talk you through it. It's really, really easy, and it's really customizable. So if your family doesn't like some of these ingredients, don't put them in. If your family wants to put in different ingredients, use those. So I'm gonna set you guys right here. You're not gonna be able to see my face, but I'm still here. So I'm waiting on my potatoes, but I'm gonna get everything else in here. I always put dill pickles in my potato salad, and I do leave them pretty big. Some people will use like dill relish, which is fine, that's great too. But I leave them pretty big because, for two reasons. The first reason being that my husband doesn't like dill pickles, and so this way they're really easy for him to see and pick out. And the second reason is that I love dill pickles, and I like big, huge chunks of them in my potato salad. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna put in is eggs. And again, I'm gonna use the same chopper. I just rinsed it out. I'm even going to use the same little attachment thing here. And I'm just gonna make I boiled the eggs and I'm just gonna put them through the little chopper here. And I really like there to be a lot of boiled eggs in my potato salad. So I'm putting 6 of them in here. Yes, that's kind of a lot of eggs. But in my opinion, potato salad, it needs some stuff in it. You can't just have the potatoes, you know what I mean? So I've got my eggs here. See how pretty and chopped up they are? They're gonna go in the bowl, as well as the little container. Okay, so this we are completely finished with. We will clean that later. Get rid of this. So far in our bowl, all we have is eggs and pickles. I'm gonna add some pepper. This is just the coarse ground black pepper that I buy from Costco. I'm also going to put in some Himalayan pink salt. I do not use iodized salt or white salt in really anything. And because we're using a lot of potatoes, you kind of need a lot of salt. I wouldn't go easy on the salt to start with, because obviously you can add more, but you can't take out salt once it's in a dish. So put in some salt. Go a little bit shy, don't go crazy with the salt. I mean, you don't want everybody spitting out your food because it's too salty. Then we're gonna do mayonnaise. This is the Just Mayo, which is what I have switched to, and the primary reason that I've switched to this is that this is egg-free. Not that that really matters all that much, but it's also dairy-free. It has, it does not have high fructose corn syrup in it. It actually has regular sugar, and you guys know how I feel about the high fructose corn syrup. So I'm going to start putting in the mayonnaise. Okay, so when it comes to the mayonnaise and the mustard portion of your potato salad, I can't give you an exact measurement. I can't say put in 1 cup of mayonnaise, put in 2 tablespoons of mustard, because I have no idea. It depends on how dry you want your potato salad, how many potatoes you're using. Basically, just put some in the bowl. You can always add more if you need to make it a little bit more moist. I hate that word, but you can always add more if you need to. Again, you can always add more. You can't take it back out once it's in there. So I'm gonna put in here, I probably have the equivalent of 1 cup in here so far. and that's all that was in the jar. I have another jar. Okay, so next I'm just gonna use regular old mustard. And like I said, I'm gonna start out with about 2 tablespoons. Like, I like my potato salad to be a little bit heavy on the mustard. That's just the way I was raised eating it, and I love it. I think it's delicious. So this is what it looks like so far. This is what it is so far. So far we just got the stuff that goes in the potato salad. You guys are gonna be at a weird angle now because I look like big. So I'm gonna stir this up and flip back the hair because nobody wants to eat my hair. I'm gonna stir this up. Here in any minute the potato timer is gonna go off, and I will add the potatoes to this and kind of see where I need to go from there. See if I need to add some more of the mayonnaise. This is definitely most likely gonna be enough mustard. See, it's pretty yellow. But we might need some more mayonnaise. I will know here in a couple minutes. But I will show you that as soon as it's done. Another thing that I was going to say is that a lot of people will put onions in their potato salad. I don't personally like onions, like raw onions, and so I don't like them in potato salad. I never make it that way. And some people will even put celery in potato salad. I don't like that either. I don't like celery, so I don't put it in my potato salad. This is all that I put in mine. Some people would say it's pretty basic. It's not very exciting. Not a whole lot of stuff in it, but it's the way I was raised making it, and this is the way I like it, and so this is what we've always done. The potatoes are ready. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so the potatoes are done. They took 8 minutes, which is pretty good. I've had them take like up to 15 minutes in the past when you cut them bigger. So I love doing it this way. It seems like it's just so much faster. So I've got them in the bowl. As you can see that they are still steaming. They're very, very hot. You guys are gonna sit in my cabinet for a minute so I can talk to you and stir at the same time. So in my opinion, another benefit of having your potatoes relatively small when you cook them is that they mash up a lot faster. Now, for potato salad, a lot of people are used to having potato salad with like the big chunks of potatoes. I actually sometimes will completely like mash the potatoes. That's what I'm actually probably about to do with these. But I don't know. I just like them either mashed and then all the stuff mixed in, or with small chunks. I don't really like the potato salad with the super huge chunks in it. I just don't. I think it's easier to eat when it's smaller. So let me grab my potato masher. We're almost done with this recipe. I got my potato masher and I'm gonna mash. And yes, I already have pickles and eggs in here that I'm probably also mashing a little bit in the process, but hey, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so I'm mashing, we're getting close to being done. It looks like I'm probably gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise because these are potatoes, so they are going to soak up all of that mayonnaise and the mustard that's in here, even the juice from the pickles, they're gonna soak it all up. And I don't want it to get too dry. So I am gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise to this, but then we are gonna be good to go. And of course I'm gonna taste it and make sure it's delicious. Okay, hold on. We're all mashed. I gotta grab some more mayonnaise. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. All right, more mayonnaise. Let me get this open. Of course, that's gonna be the hardest part of this entire process. Okay, I got rid of my spoon, so I had to get me another one. So let me see, that's probably 1/4 of a cup. Another 1/4. Let's do, I'm gonna do 3/4 of a cup and see where that puts us. I think that's probably gonna be perfect. Let's see. Definitely sounds creamy in a disgusting sort of way. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, let me stir and then I will show you guys what this looks like. This is the potato salad recipe, like I've said several times now, that I learned from my mom. It was passed down. I was the first of her children who learned how to make it. And so now, every time we have a get together where potato salad is an appropriate food item to bring, I bring the potato salad. So let me show you guys what this looks like. If I really wanted to make it pretty, I would chop up some extra eggs or some extra pickles and put it on top, but I ain't got time for that today. So this is what our potato salad looks like. The lighting in here is not so great, but this is it. That's it, guys. I'm going to taste it, but not yet because it is very, very hot right now, and we have to head out the door. So that is going to be it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, this little kitchen hack / recipe video. Let me know if you like this style of video, and if you do, I will film some more of them for you guys. That is going to be all for me. I've got to head off to go and spend time with my family. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will be back very soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You can come out and say hi. Alright guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.